Hello, beautiful being. So, this is your activation for the transmission. I am my own soulmate. And it took me a little while to channel the next transmission because um I trust the channel. I trust what wants to come through, and sometimes it doesn't come through until it does. So, we're going to trust divine timing. We're going to trust the channeling. And I also have something organized at the same time. So this activation is going to be both a channeling and an activation that has been pre-organized. And it's just going to be a merger of the two. So let's just begin by you setting your intention for this session because this is a frequency medicine activation. And I want you to allow the light, the love, the higher self channeling, the higher self dance between your higher self and my higher self to start. We are calling in our divine ancestors who love us unconditionally and are supporting us, supporting you, who are benevolent and are on your team, your guardian angels, your archangels, your seraphim, your spirit team, the archetypal frequencies, the gods, the goddesses, the symbols, the spirit animals, the crystals, the plants, the life force and life forms that love you, that operate from heart consciousness and pure source light, to come in close. We request that today is a divine healing powered by divine love, powered by divine truth, witnessed by divine truth. We request that the emotional healing is supported through the angels and the spirit team on earth to come in close, to allow you, divine being, to remember, to release, to reclaim, to restore, to recalibrate to the truth of who you are. May all beings on this earth be blessed, be loved, be seen, and be held. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. May all beings of this planet be wrapped by their angels and guardians now in divine protection, divine love, divine light. May all beings learn their power, their sovereignty, and live in peace. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. So as you take a deep breath in, beautiful soul who is watching this, this transmission is created specifically for you. We first begin with your goal, whatever's coming up for you in the here and now, and allow yourself to place your hand on your heart to begin the process of stating it aloud, taking your time. You may want to pause this if it is a long goal, or you may want to continue on. We're going to begin with the North Star activation. I am my own soulmate, and I am in divine alignment with the highest version of myself. I reclaim my power and live in harmony with my soul's truth. I effortlessly magnetize my soul family, soul mates, and soul tribe for a life of love, abundance, and divine synchronicity. I am blessed. I activate my own transformation and growth into my higher self. I activate my own transformation and growth into my highest self. I activate my own transformation and growth into my highest self. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. Take a deep breath in and out. Take another deep breath in and out, and one more deep breath in. We now begin calling in the light of pure source energy. May this light move down into your crown from the cosmic space, all the way down through your crown into your brain, into your third eye, into your facial muscles, your jaw muscles. This divine white light from pure source light is healing your throat, your neck muscles, releasing the weight of the world on your shoulders and you taking on any ancestral energy that no longer serves you. Releasing any part of you that feels rejected by the divine, that feels abandoned by the divine, that feels ghosted by the divine, gaslit by the divine, any part of you consciously and unconsciously that feels shut off, shut down, harmed, hurt, betrayed by the divine. Releasing all these programs now. Releasing them all right here and right now, cleansing and clearing your energetic field. This divine light from the cosmic space is now moving into your heart, moving into the back of your heart, clearing all past lives now. Cleansing your past life history and recoding your Akashic records to positive, sweet, good, loving, truthful, joyful energies. Closing the portal to all dark nights. Closing the portal to any unrequited love. Closing the portal to any victim mentality thought forms. Closing the portals to any defeatism, defeated energy, giving up energy, wanting to give up, feeling like a failure. Closing all disbelief in the dream timeline, releasing all disbelief in having a dream timeline, a timeline where your dreams do come true, the timeline where you do experience the sweetness, the goodness of life. Closing that portal now to that reality and belief system. closing it at the back of your heart. Allowing your metaphysical angel wings to now grow. Allowing your subconscious to align with your higher self and its positive internal dialogue. All grief is processed with honesty, with sincerity, with calmness, with rest, with reflection, with a balance of making meaning and accepting what is, and finding the balance between the two. Knowing when to make meaning and when not to make meaning. When to mark the lessons complete and when to allow oneself to feel. Descending the mind now into a new territory of feeling, aka transcending the world of thought, overthinking, over analyzing, over processing, figuring things out, needing to know, needing to prophesize, needing to control. Allowing one to feel the truth, to learn how to feel truth. Activating, I know how to feel truth. I know how to feel. I allow myself to feel my intuition. I allow myself to feel again. I know how to feel what's right. I know how to feel what's true. I give myself permission to feel. Activating a deeper dimension within oneself of feeling. Allowing the feeling to be the new paradigm of living. Knowing that it's safe to feel. Activating, I feel safe in feeling. Activating boundaries with feeling, knowing how to feel what's mine, knowing how to release feeling what's not mine. I am impervious to feeling energies and emotions of others that I do not need to take on. I release all judgment of others' emotions. I trust that everyone else, and myself included, know how to be responsible for their own feelings. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. Take a deep breath in, beautiful soul, beautiful being. Let this divine light from the cosmic space move down into your solar plexus, into your sacrum, into your tailbone, into your perineum, pelvic floor, into your thighs, your hips, your inner thighs, your outer thighs, and allowing this cosmic energy from pure source light that's mixing and merging with your energy exits your feet, moving all the way down into the earth. As you take a deep breath in, this energy moves down to the core of the earth and starts growing roots. This cosmic energy is growing roots into the earth, and you are now drinking in from these roots, these cosmic roots, all the love and nutrients that Mother Earth provides and supplies. So every time you breathe in, it's like you are taking in the love of the earth. As you take a deep breath in, we're going to stay here. So you are deeply receiving cosmic energy into your crown. It's going through your body. It's leaving your feet. And your energy and the cosmic energy is mixing and merging. And then it's leaving your feet and it's anchoring into the earth. And it's creating roots. And these roots are drinking in all that earth energy, and it's going all the way back up into your feet, into your body, and it's nourishing your body. Allow yourself to feel and take a deep breath in. Well done. As you take a deep breath in, allow yourself to receive this transmission. We'll have several activations, and feel free to chunk this down, chunk this up as you please, as in listen to this how you want, whether it's the full activation or in parts. Feel safe and free to be your own lead and choose how you please. There is a moment after the collapse, after the stillness, after the end of seeking, when something stabilizes, not as an idea, not as a belief, but as an inner orientation, a North Star. Not outside of you, not in the future, but within. Your North Star is not something you chase. It is something you remember. It is the moment you realize that the love you were seeking was never missing. It was waiting for you to stop abandoning yourself. And now, from this place of inner union that we're activating, from this place of coherence and truth, you no longer you no longer orient toward lack. You orient toward alignment. Your life is no longer organized around any conscious unconscious longing, but actually around resonance. Let this truth settle into your nervous system right now. You are no longer becoming your higher self. You are living as your higher self. And from this place, everything you attract is a reflection, not a remedy. Now allow yourself to breathe in and drink in that earth energy all the way up those cosmic light roots and let it nourish all of your energy centers and every cell of your being. Let it go into your organs, such as your liver and your kidneys, and every gland. Let it even move into every hair strand. Let this truth settle into your nervous system right now. Now allow these words to arise, not as an affirmation, but as a statement of reality. And let these statements of reality move through your body slowly and feel, practicing this new way of operating and intuiting through feeling. Now that you have integrated thinking into feeling, living from the body, living from the heart. I am my own soulmate. I no longer seek outside of myself. What already lives within me, I am anchored deeply, profoundly in my heart. I am whole within myself. And I feel it, and I know it, and I trust it. I am that. I am in divine alignment with my highest version of myself. I have reclaimed it. And I allow any father or mother wounding dissolve now, knowing their behaviors and limits are no longer the story I internalize within. I see them with compassion. And I release the super ego voice created from survival, surviving trauma and heartbreak. I release my father's betrayal, wounding. I release my mother's fears and self-fulfilling limitations of I am not smart enough. I am not intelligent enough. I cannot survive on my own. I release all unconscious fears I have internalized from childhood. I release the belief that God divine is rejecting me. And I reclaim I have my own back. I will protect myself. Because I am in divine alignment with the highest version of myself. Not the perfected version, not the imagined version, the true version, the one who lives in integrity, who listens to their body, who honors their timing, who chooses truth over approval. I reclaim my power. Not power over others, not power through force, but power through coherence, through presence, through self-trust. I live in harmony with my soul's truth, and I know how to. And from this inner balance and harmony, life responds naturally, without effort, without striving, without manipulation. I effortlessly magnetize my soul family, my soul mates, and my soul tribe. Not through seeking, but through resonance. Not through performance, but through embodiment. Those who meet me in truth. And from this inner harmony, life responds naturally, without effort, without striving, without manipulation. I allow relationships that honor my wholeness. I welcome connections that see me clearly. I release those that require self-abandonment now. I open to a life of love, abundance, and divine synchronicity. Not as something to earn, but as a natural consequence of alignment. When I am whole within, life mirrors that wholeness back to me. I am blessed, not because everything is perfect, but because I am present, because I am chosen due to choosing myself. And because I choose myself, I am always chosen. Now let your original intention land clearly. I want you to feel it, not as a goal, but as a lived reality. Will you take this leap now into this lived reality? Say yes, yes. Because your goal was to activate your own transformation and growth into your highest self. Now you can feel this activation did not create something new. It's revealing what was always true. Take a deep breath in, beautiful, beloved soul. Feel your feet. Feel your spine. Feel your chest. Notice the quiet certainty in your body. This is not excitement. This is stability. This is your nervous system recognizing home. You are no longer orientated towards becoming. No, 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 no. You are now in the realm of being. And from this place, your life unfolds in alignment with truth. Take a deep breath into that. And out. Now I want to move to an activation as you take another deep breath in. This activation is, I am the dream come true. Let these words land in your chest, your spine, your aura, your body, your hips, your muscles, your jaw, your womb, your heart. Breathe into your heart. Take another deep breath into your heart. Take one last very conscious breath into your heart. Beautiful. I am the dream come true. There is a moment after longing dissolves. When the question quietly changes, not who will choose me, not will I be loved, but What if I am already who I've been waiting for? The dream woman, man was never someone to become later. He, she was never thinner, louder, softer, wiser, calmer, prettier, smarter, more healed. She, he was never a version that arrives after a perfection. She, he was always the version of you who stopped abandoning yourself in whatever nuance or micro scale that looks. See, the dream man woman is not constructed. You are revealed when effort drops, when figuring it out dissolves. And the truth stands upright in the body. You do not perform femininity, masculinity. You inhabit it. You do not seek or craft or refine magnetism. You emanate coherence. Naturally, from that, you are a magnet. Feel this now, beloved being. Take a deep breath in. You, as the dream come true, is the one who trusts your timing, honors your body, listens before acting, speaks when it is true, stays silent when silence is clean, leaves when distortion appears, rests without guilt, and receives without apology. You do not negotiate your worth. You do not contort to be chosen. You do not dim to belong. And you do not chase love in any form. Because you are love, grounded, embodied, discerning. Take a deep breath into that. And let this land gently into your body as an activation. I am my dream person, or I am my dream woman. I am my dream man. And it's not because I am perfect, but because I am whole. And I finally remember what wholeness feels like. Take this as an activation and a reclamation now. And I finally know what it feels to be whole. I take the activation and reclamation and receive it wholly. I am the woman, man, person who can hold my own heart without collapsing. I am the person who can desire without grasping. I am the person woman, man who can love without leaking energy. I am the woman, man person who does not confuse chemistry with destiny. Because the dream person, the dream woman, the dream man does not live in fantasy. I live in presence. Allow yourself to receive that activation, knowing the creator's perspective and definition of living in presence. Take a deep breath in and out. I do not need to escape reality or numb from reality. And I stop pedestaling others. I stop romanticizing potential. I stop projecting divinity outward because I see clearly and with clarity that is intoxicating, but is calm. Because I am the dream woman, man, person that does not need to be desired to feel alive. Because I desire life. Because I desire truth. Because I desire depth. And I allow myself to be met only where these things exist. I am my dream woman. Repeat that. I am my dream person. I am my own soulmate. Repeat that. I am the embodiment of what I once sought. I no longer wait for life to begin because I am the beginning. And from this place, something profound shifts. Take a deep breath in. Love no longer feels urgent. Unity with the divine no longer feels distant. Because the future no longer feels missing. Because you are no longer orientated towards arrival, arriving, having arrived, because you have arrived. The dream woman, man, person walks forward now. Not one day, now. Not to prove anything, but to live. She, he creates, I create. She, he receives, I receive. She, he chooses, I choose. She, he validates self, I validate self. And she, he trusts that what meets her will meet her in truth. What meets him will meet him in truth. Now, I want to invite you to actually feel your feelings and let yourself have a cathartic emotional release if you feel an energy in your body, such as your throat. Give yourself permission to cry, to punch, to yell, to have a release, to shake it out. The other day, I had to literally shake, 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 jump up and down and shake the energy out because I was triggered. And the reason why I was triggered is because what happened in Bondi was way too close to home. I personally know people that passed away. That's actually my community. And here I am, someone that is very strong and is a leader of light. And I had to give myself permission to simply be emotional and to feel and to know that that is strength. And I'm sharing that for you to know that it's time for you to feel more of your emotions and to let out any suppression. Shake it out. Do jumping jacks, punch it out, yell it out, scream it out, cry it out, hug it out, call a friend it out, express it out, channel it out, punch it out, paint it out, swim it out, whatever it takes. Let all emotions move through you without shame. And I know that you do. So I'm speaking to the part of you that tries to stay strong. Release it. I am the dream come true. And life is now free to meet me here. Take a deep breath into that activation and embodied knowing. And as you take your second deep breath in, let your body arrive here in this new timeline. Welcome, beloved, to your highest timeline. We have just quantum leaped. You are now your highest self. Yes, you are. I want you to believe it. I want you to know it. And I want you to release any program that convinces you otherwise. It's that easy. You have now quantum leaped and embodied your higher self. Welcome. Your heart is open. You are feeling. You are trusting. You are validating yourself. You are calm in your nervous system. Your nervous system is holding in all the light, deeply anchored into the earth, deeply connected to the cosmos. Your higher self is driving this experience. Take a deep breath in to receive this welcoming. And let your body arrive here. There is nothing you need to reach for, nothing to improve, nothing to fix. Your higher self is not ahead of you. She, he is what remains when you stop leaving yourself, and you have done that. Now that you are your highest self, you do not live in effort. It becomes effortless action. It becomes natural. It becomes coherent, congruent, in naturalness of present moment living, of higher consciousness streaming through you, as you, from you, to you, within you, for you. You do not strain towards worthiness. You do not rush timing. You do not negotiate truth for belonging. You stand tall and quiet, rooted, clear, and sovereign from a soul perspective, meaning that you belong to your soul first and foremost, not your parents, not your society, not the time that you were born into, not your obligations. You belong to your divinity, which is your truth. And the moment that you have stopped asking, am I doing this right? Your higher self steps forward, not dramatically, not loudly, but unmistakably, because he feels like relief. Your higher self is the version of you who you have stepped into now. And you are officially living that dimension, timeline, frequency, volume, octave, level of reality. And now you trust yourself. You trust your body. You honor your no. You listen before acting. You rest without guilt. You receive without apology. You include yourself in every choice. You definitely don't abandon yourself to be loved. Your spine lengthens. Your chest softens. Your breath deepens. This is your natural state. You are definitely transcendent to any performance or performance anxiety, because your higher self never will ask for permission. She, he does not explain or justifies unnecessarily. She, he does not collapse when misunderstood. No, 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 no. There's strength in discernment of having your own back, being the warrior spirit that you actually are. Knowing the difference between your stuff and someone else's stuff, and having a safe separation. And at the same time, in this timeline, you will notice that others treat you with respect because you treat yourself with respect. Yes, this is the dream, higher vibrational reality that you have just stepped into. And it's real and it's true and it's here. Well done. And I want you to know that this is real and it's true and it's here and you've claimed this. This is the power of your reclamation. This is the power of you saying, this is what I choose, and therefore what I choose chooses me too. And in this new timeline, dimension of reality that you've stepped into in infinity and beyond, you allow yourself to go inward more. And you allow others to have their perceptions without internalizing them. And because your orientation is inward to coherence, not consensus, you are aligning in every aspect of your life. You release urgency, you release pressure, and all self-doubt is completely dissolved. In this timeline, there is no such thing as questioning yourself. You've arrived to trusting your timing, to trusting your instincts, and to trusting your truth. You are the authority figure in this timeline. You are the main character that gets to believe in yourself. And you do. And you have. And you will. And you will continue. Because I want you to now say the following. I align with my higher self now. I release urgency, pressure, self-doubt now. I trust my timing now. I trust my instincts now. I trust my truth now. Your higher self lives from internal union, unity inside of you. And there is no split between who you are and how you live. There is no inner negotiation, only congruence. Welcome to your most congruent timeline reality. Take a deep breath in and out. The next breath, I want you to hold it and then release. Breathing in. Fill up those lungs, hold the breath, and then release. Just really let that oxygen enter in. Well done. One more, breathing in. Well done. From this state, life reorganizes. Not because you force it, but because your alignment is now magnetic. You've stopped chasing what is not meant to meet you. You stop overgiving to prove your worth. You stop shrinking to maintain harmony. You stand. Let this truth anchor now. I am my own soulmate. I am the embodiment of my highest self. I live in harmony with my soul's truth. What is aligned meets me with ease. Because your highest self does not fear being seen. He is not attached to being liked. He knows that authenticity filters what does not belong. And he trusts the filtering. I want you to feel into this final knowing. You are not becoming your highest self. You are remembering her, him. And remembrance is irreversible. When you are ready, take one deep breath in, beloved, beautiful soul. Stay in your body, stay in your truth. This is where your power lives. We're going to do a declaration and highest self vow that completely dissolves all other vows across all lifetimes that have ever limited you and blocked you from infinite potentiality or abundance of any kind. Take a deep breath in. I want you to maybe just massage your head, just do a little release of any kind of your neck, just start, just start releasing energy in your hands, massage the back of your head, massage your temples, give yourself a little bit of TLC, massage your throat, tap your chest. Take a deep breath in. Hand on your heart, one on your lower belly. Repeat after me or receive these as a download. Have your eyes closed. Today, I choose to stand in truth, not the truth that seeks approval, but the truth that lives quietly in my body. When I stop abandoning myself, I vow to honor my highest self, not only in clarity, but in uncertainty. I vow to listen to my body before I listen to fear, expectation, or pressure. I vow to no longer override my truth, to maintain peace, belonging, or connection. I vow to stop negotiating my worth. I vow to stop shrinking to be accepted and stop overgiving to be loved. I vow to choose coherence over chemistry, truth over fantasy, presence over projection. Now let's give you discernment on the chemistry. Can be anything that you choose coherence over, to be honest. And chemistry could also be addiction energy. Anything that's chemical. I vow to rest when rest is required, without guilt or justification. I vow to receive without apology. I vow to trust my timing, even when it's not understood by others. I vow to allow people to have their perceptions without internalizing them. I vow to no longer take responsibility for emotions, outcomes, or healing that do not belong to me. I vow to meet life as I am, not as who I think I should be or need to be in the world. I now declare this truth. I am my own soulmate. I no longer seek outside of myself. What already lives within me, I am in divine alignment with the highest version of myself, not the perfected version, but the true one. And I'm ready to be that. I reclaim my power, not power through force, control, or proving, but power through presence, self-trust, and inner unity and harmonization. I live in alignment with my soul's truth. And from this harmony, I effortlessly magnetize my soul family, my soul mates, and my soul tribe, who I can be 100% my real true self with. I am in resonance with all that is true. I welcome relationships that honor my wholeness, and I release all that require self-abandonment. I allow love, abundance, and divine synchronicity to meet me where I stand true. I declare that my life is no longer geared around becoming, because I am now being. being present, being honest, being truthful, being whole. I declare that I am the dream come true that I once waited for. I am the woman and man or man who stands in his, her heart without collapse. I am the woman, man who trusts herself, himself without negotiation. I am blessed because I am aligned. Take a deep breath in and out. Take another deep breath in for me and out. Take one more deep breath in for me and out. I seal this vow in my body, in my nervous system, and in my daily choices. I do not make this vow to be upheld perfectly. I make it to be returned to honesty. And I trust myself to return. I return all power to myself through truth. I release responsibility for how others feel, interpret, or respond to my presence. I honor that every soul meets me through the lens of their own readiness. I remain rooted in my center. I choose energetic sovereignty, and I know what the Creator's perspective and definition of energetic sovereignty is. My energy is my home. My body is my altar. My nervous system is safe to open and is safe at rest. I no longer scan, anticipate, or self-correct in response to others. I stand quiet in self-trust. I let life meet me. My boundaries are not walls, they are clarity. I allow what is mutual, respectful, and nourishing. I release what requires me to shrink, explain, or carry emotional weight that is not mine. I do not chase connection. I do not negotiate my worth. I do not abandon myself to preserve harmony. True harmony arises when I am fully myself. And this is the timeline that I am fully myself. I am ready. I am ready. And I am ready. I reclaim. I reclaim. I reclaim. I remember. I remember. I remember how to fully be myself. I live as the one who is emotionally sovereign. grounded in the body, clear in intention, open in heart, steady in presence. I speak when it is true. I rest when it is right. I move when it is aligned. I trust my timing. I trust my rhythm. I trust my spaciousness. I am my own soulmate. I meet myself with devotion, curiosity, and respect. Because I am whole within myself, take a deep breath in to receive these downloads. I invite resonance. Love meets me without effort. Connection arrives now. Union forms through alignment now. I naturally attract those who recognize me, not those who need me. My soul tribe finds me through frequency. We meet in mutual presence. We honor individuality within unity. We grow together through love and connection. I belong without betraying myself. I'm seen without being consumed. I am valued without being used. We grow together without enmeshment or hierarchy, comparison, or competition. I feel this activation in my body, breath, and field now, into my voice, into my relationships, into my daily life. I walk as love without overgiving, without self erasure, without fear, because I am sovereign, I am whole, I am in harmony, and what is aligned finds me. As you take a deep breath in and out, we're going to now just have you be in silence for a minute to feel and receive this entire activation. Have your eyes closed and just enjoy the stillness and the silence and the energy moving through you, recoding every cell of your being with the divine light, the divine truth, and the divine remembrance now, and the divine celebration of being in your higher self dimensional reality timeline. It is this simple. It is. Claim it, own it, and know that this is true, this is real, and it is here for you. Feel the conviction in my voice. As you continue to feel, I'm just going to give you a quick rampage. You don't need to repeat it, you just need to receive it. And downloading. I choose to slow down and honor my inner landscape. I allow every emotion to move through me without resistance. I do not rush any healing within. I do not bypass my truth. I do not abandon myself for clarity. I trust that feeling is intelligence. I trust that my body speaks before my mind. I trust that wisdom arises naturally when I am present. I release the need to justify what I feel. I release the habit of analyzing myself into safety. I release the pressure to understand before I am ready. I allow my heart to lead. I allow my nervous system to soften. I allow my intuition to sharpen through embodiment. I am grounded in myself. I am safe in my emotions. I am steady in my presence. I am no longer searching outside of myself for confirmation. I no longer look to others to reflect my worth. I no longer delay my becoming. I live in integrity with my soul's rhythm. I honor my timing. I trust my unfolding. I choose relationships that meet me in clarity, reciprocity, and respect. I attract connections that are aligned, mutual, and nourishing. I belong without self-betrayal. I'm in harmony with my path. I am in devotion to my truth. I am anchored in love without attachments. I allow life to meet me. I allow synchronicity to unfold naturally. I allow abundance to flow as a reflection of my alignment. I am sovereign in my energy. I am clear in my boundaries. I am whole within myself. I am my own home. I am my own safety. I am my own soulmate. And from this place, everything that is meant for me finds me with ease, with grace, with divine timing. I choose to live as the man, woman who is internally anchored, emotionally sovereign, and spiritually self-led. I trust my inner authority to guide my steps with clarity and grace. I honor feeling as wisdom in motion. I know that once felt, truth naturally reveals itself. I live from my heart. My heart is open, regulated, and protected by discernment. I embody the virtues of my higher self. I claim a life that is stable, nourishing, and true. I claim abundance that arrives through alignment. I claim synchronicity that meets me because I am congruent with my soul's path. I choose myself, and life responds. My soul family recognizes me without effort. I am fully available for what is real now. My presence is calm. My choices are clean. My path is sovereign. I know when to open. I know when to pause. I know when to step back. I know when to move forward. I remain compassionate without overextension. I remain loving without self-abandonment. My boundaries are embodied, not spoken. My energy returns to me clean, whole, and intact. I release responsibility for emotions, reactions, and projections that are not mine. I choose alignment. I choose resonance. I choose integrity. I welcome partnerships rooted in presence, honesty, and emotional maturity. I draw in soul connections who meet me as an equal. Because I am internally unified, I attract relationships that are mutual, conscious, and free. I remain with myself in every season. I meet myself with loyalty, devotion, and respect. I magnetize my soul family through frequency alone. I recognize them. We find each other through shared values. We live in harmony with, I live in harmony with my soul tribe through authenticity. There is no hierarchy, no rescue, no obligation. There is mutual respect, shared joy, and organic connection. I move with life instead of ahead of it. I trust what is meant for me arrives without force. Each experience refines me, each choice clarifies me, each pause strengthens me. I integrate lessons through embodiment. I am open without losing my center. I am wise without being rigid. I am teachable without being impressionable. I walk my path with humility and self-trust. I trust my path. I trust myself. I trust what's unfolding. I am blessed because I live in alignment. I am protected because I am sovereign. I am guided because I listen inward. I am here. I am ready. I am living the destiny I once imagined, embodied, grounded, and real. So, beloved soul, I'm going to have part 2 come through any day now. So allow yourself to receive this activation. And just know that you can revisit this activation at any point in time to receive the downloads at a deeper and deeper level. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. Let yourself feel and experience this new energetic state that you're in. Feel free to comment. Feel free to request. Feel free to email me and let me know how you found this activation and what it invoked within you and what you experienced. I trust that this was the reclamation that has changed everything for you. And we're going to continue with the next one. Until next time.